And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And, Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well,
he's going to throw deep right side. Brings it inside the 10. Touchdown.
Sometimes you see play action for teams that don't really even run the football. I love how they run the football, set it up, next play. Take the big shot down the field. The receiver makes the play, makes the catch, and runs it into the end zone.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish the drive with a 64-yard scoring toss. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
and listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. They'll give it to him again. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Lofts one high and deep. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that patch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. After the 3rd down incompletion, the punt unit is on the field. Let's see what he can do with it. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Quarterback on the keeper. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Fires complete on the crosser. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Got him downfield. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
the quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
They believe they can run right here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air on second down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Diggs. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Coming out with it, it's Baxter. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Off the play fake on first down. On the move, he fires. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. That's caught. It's Morris. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
From the gun, running back on the move.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. You got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. On the ground, it's Morris. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. They'll try the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Steamrolls his way ahead.
Man, this guy's closing in quickly on 100 yards receiving. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. We knew he was going to be a big part of the game plan and the strategy, but every time they've looked his way, he's been making a big play. And that's something the defense, they have to be aware of moving forward.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. He'll sneak it. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. He's got it on the right. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. Running back searching for a hole. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to power their way ahead. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They booted away on 4th down. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Richmond.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
And a big deflection on 3rd down forces a 4th down. And here comes the punt team. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Motion from the wide receiver. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Throws for the tight end. On target over the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. From the gun, running back gets the give.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Got the 1st down, looking for more. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It'll be a draw. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down, they've got it at the 40. Use the play fake, now to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Creates a little space. Shows off another move and gets down to the 33-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Finds his man down the middle. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. They're going back to the ground. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Firing to the right, complete. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or gang tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he's got a touchdown. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. On the option. He'll pitch it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. The play action fake. Got his man. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Facing a third down and short from the 26. Looking to throw for it. He breaks the tackle. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. He'll take it on the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Fighting off the defender. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. On the run, it's Diggs. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Diggs.
And that's a great example of this quarterback having intense confidence in his own arm talent. That was not an easy window to throw into, but he had the ability, and he knew it.
Grab near the sticks. It's Avery. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Diggs. Powers through. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Just a short pass to the tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's first down from the 11. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And I don't know if he made the right decision there or not. You could tell he could have given the football to the running back, but he chose to keep it, and it just got strung out down the right side and nowhere to go. I tell you what, better defense than bad decision-making by that quarterback.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Now the play fake. Grant behind the line. It's Avery. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Fires into the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And this one is perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on. And you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Creates a little room. Bulldozes his way through. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
That's a first down for the offense.
First down for this offense. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Richmond. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. New set of downs after the completion.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Flips it out in the flat. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. They're setting up the screen. Turning it on. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Hands it off. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Ross. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. They need 1 yard on 3rd down to keep this one going. This will be the 8th play of the drive. Rides the back on the option to give. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down. And what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Leaves it with the back. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. They've been really good moving the chains on 3rd down. Now 1 yard away from another first down on this drive. They'll try to run for it. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Never a doubt. Right down the middle.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. And now this offense will take the field again. They'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a gap. It's Diggs. Fights off the defender. Great move. Now he's got room. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Pulls it in. It's Parks. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man downfield. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. And it's no good. He missed it. Had a chance to make this lead 20, but we're still sitting on a 17.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Richmond. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Behind the chains now on second and long. Trying play action. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that thing. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Chains keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. And it'll be downed right there.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. So they couldn't get it done on third down. Now they'll line up in punt formation. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start this drive with a pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Morris. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Second down, they'll go to the air. Safe completion on the screen. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught close to the marker, it's Moore. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly complete. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half.
Good enough for a first down.
Right down the boulevard, it's good. That'll close the gap to 14.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Content to run out the clock, the quarterback takes a knee. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. I don't think this defense has the solution. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
Just about set to get this second half underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So much for the idea of halftime settling down this crowd. They are ready to roll in the second half. Looking downfield on first down. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. To the ground with the back. Makes it past the marker. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal blocking back.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Wants to fire on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. A run for the quarterback. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And here comes the punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Grabbed over the middle. It's Parks. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. Got it behind the line. It's Parks. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Parks. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Catch in the middle, it's Parks. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Right on the money. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So now it's second and long. Just keep slinging it. Got a man. It's Parks. Ripping off a good chunk inside their 25, and they're set up with a first down. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Parks. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. In the red area, it's Diggs. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down, they'll go to the air. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Splits the uprights. Good. And that will extend their lead even further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on linebacker.
He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Shakes off the defender. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Quick release by the QB.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. He's got his man. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. First snap in the red zone on this drive. They're working that left side. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. He'll do it himself. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Now this offense is back on the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. With the catch, it's Morris. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. He'll keep it himself. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Motion from the back. Got it, looking for a first. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Takes it on the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Motion from the wideout. Holds and fires complete to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 30.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now 1st and 10 from the 29. Off the RPO, complete.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions, and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
Looking for a crease. It's Avery. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. 1st and goal for the offense. Wants to go up top. Wide out trying to get it in. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. Slams ahead. Looking for the end zone. And he dances into the end zone for a touchdown.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Ready to try the point after. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to go up top. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Morris. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And here comes the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Catches it at the 15. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Makes the grab on the back.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early.
Running free. And it's in for a touchdown.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the returner will be brought down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Going right to work up top. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab down the middle. He's running free down the middle. Finds the finish line for the touchdown.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
Getting set for the point after.
On for the extra point.
Smashes it through for the PAT. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Gonna run it. It's Avery. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Caught behind the line. It's Parks. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. Makes the grab. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Diggs. There he goes. Made a defender miss. Past the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Quick release on the RPO.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Here's the pressure. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grab near the marker. It's Ross. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. And, Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking downfield on first down. He'll pull it down and run. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Line getting set on second down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Yeah, and a nice big pickup on the ground. Palmer, you could have used some of this earlier in the game. Are you calling runs at this point?
No, I'd be a little bit more aggressive, I think, throwing it. I think part of it right now is because the defense, they've got the lead big. They're just playing a little bit more zone, a little bit more prevent. They're fine letting this offense just chip down the field, but they're wasting time off the clock.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Takes the easy completion.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Just drives it between the uprights. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Quick completion on the out route.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Snagged out of the air. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Punt is in the air. Secures it at the 30. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line.
First and 10.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Morris. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might. He'll off one deep down the left side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Taking it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play. Not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. Grabbed behind the line, it's Parks. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Gain of 7. Brings up second down.
Snap it to the back. Plows through the defense. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Pocket breaking down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Pulls and fires complete. Oh, he's got some space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
At the 37. Good enough for a first down.
To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Moore. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Give to the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. They have it at the 43. 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. They'll move the tight end. Smart move to keep it on the ground. After the filthy move. Oh, another great move. He'll work his way down to the 28.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. They'll ride the hot hand. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And the defense drags him down. We'll see if they go back to the run here on 3rd down.
3rd down coming up.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.